Hello, hello. I want to speak a bit about some questions I'm receiving about my upcoming program, Orgasmic Kundalini. And this is my 5 week online immersive experience for women who want to weave sex and spirit in their bodies, in their lives. And so this is aligned with the spring equinox. We're working with this rising of sexual energy, this rising of erotic energy, this life force energy. So, and this is my most popular course by far. So, this is really where I shine. This is my wheelhouse, Kundalini energy, working with these two forces of Kundalini, sexual energy, Kundalini, the Kundalini of the earth, bringing up that vitality through your body. And then also receiving this golden Kundalini, this sort of spiritual energy, this divine energy from above, inviting that into the body and allowing both of these currents to mix in your being. So one of the questions I'm getting is this accessible? Like, I'm busy, got a lot going on. I haven't done a lot of these practices before. I want to work with sexual energy, but this feels like it could be a lot. And so to that, I will say, absolutely, this is accessible. So that was one of the goals with this course, is to give practices that anyone can do. So basic foundational level beginner practices all the way up to, pretty advanced practices, which doesn't necessarily mean you have to be practicing for years to do them. And so these practices are 100% meant to fit into your life, to be woven into your life. And they're basic, simple practices that almost anyone could do. And so, yes, this can fit in. Timing wise, it's all self-paced, and you have a good chunk of time to do the practices so you can work them into your life however they fit. And you do have access for 4 months, and so you have a good amount of time to really, really dive into these practices and make them work for you. The next question I'm getting a lot is why would I want to do this? What is this going to do for me? Before I commit my time and energy, what do I get? And to that, I will say life, right? We came here to live, didn't we? And so with these two forces of Kundalini, you are coming alive. And these forces of Kundalini animate everyone in different ways. So there's not a cookie cutter, benefits package that I'm going to try and sell to you for this. This is about you becoming more of yourself, right? So when that earth Kundalini, that sexual Kundalini rises, certainly it can be experienced as more fertility in your body, more juiciness, sexual energy, pleasure, orgasm in your body. And it can also be spilling out into your life, into your whole life. So infusing your relationships, your work, your communities, your, everything. So this isn't just about sex, the act of sex, although it certainly can be. And then again, also with this divine, descending energy of the golden Kundalini into the body, this is animating your flesh. This is animating, your purpose, your destiny, aligning with that destiny on earth. And this orgasmic Kundalini is aligned with the spring equinox. So we're starting right before the spring equinox, and we're moving through Aries season, which is this springtime erotic energy, life bursting forth season. And so we have the support of the season. So if you're someone who is wanting more vitality, more joy, more aliveness, more passion, this is it. And this is truly what I live for. I'm a master of this. So I highly recommend joining. Another question I get a lot is, what if I have trauma? Yeah, so I have a history of sexual trauma in my body, and so I've been working with that my whole life. And so this is something I feel I have a deeply embodied sense of, and the practices are meant to go slowly. So one of the keys with trauma is that we don't want to push ourselves to have some big grand experience. We want these practices and this expansion and this joy and passion to be manageable, right? Because sometimes some of us maybe you're one of them. When you hear someone talk about passion and vitality, you're like, yeah, but whoa, that's a little scary. I don't even know if I'm capable of that. That sounds like a lot. And so these practices are truly meant, and the whole first module, the first of 5 modules, is really meant to set your nervous system up to be able to digest all the rest, right? And so that first module is really something that will serve you throughout the whole journey and your whole life. So if you have experienced trauma, I do recommend this for you. This can help to expand your container. This shouldn't be a standalone trauma healing course, however. So what if I've never done any Kundalini or Tantra before? So I sort of answered this just a little while ago, but yes, this is for you. So these practices are absolutely perfect for those that are just kind of dipping their toes in the water of sexual energy work or Tantra or Kundalini, all the way up to advanced practitioners. Finally, a question I want to address that I hear in many different ways is, what if I experience pain? What if my sexual energy is like not actually super pleasurable right now? What if it's more painful? What if there's more suffering? And to that, I will say, sweetheart, I feel you, and you are not alone. So many of us experience this. And this is absolutely for you. Again, for similar reasons that I spoke to about the trauma piece, we're going slowly here. We're bringing in these energies, awakening these energies in ways that are manageable for your nervous system and in ways that allow you to alchemize the pain. So a lot of physical pain, emotional pain, we're working with through these exercises, through these practices, in a way that allows you to unravel them. And even more so, because we don't want to like shun the pain, we don't want to shut it down, right? That's not life, that's not human existence. We don't get to do that. It's about knowing what to do when it arises, knowing how to move with it, how to find our way back to pleasure. If you have other questions, I'd love to hear them. Please drop them in the comment section or feel free to reach out to me directly. I am so here for you and for your journey, and I hope you'll join us. We start on St. Patrick's Day, the time of the snake, and we are going through into May. So I hope to see you there. You can learn more at NicoleNardoni.com.